You're back on the Mountain Morning Show, and I am joined by Eric Allred. He is with Salt City Heating and Air, and this is for our weekly Real Estate Essentials segment brought to us by Jay Deere. How are you this morning, Eric?
Good. How are you doing?
Excellent. I am doing very well. And one thing people close to me know is that I get cold really easily, and if there's something up with my heating in my home or even in my office, I mean, I have a heater by my cubicle, all these things, it makes you miserable if you're not comfortable, whether it be in the winter with the heat, the summer with the cool air. Let's first talk about all the services you guys offer.
We stick, pretty much heating and cooling for the most part. Obviously, furnace and air conditioning repair and replacement. But we also do like humidifier installations, basement remodel finishes or home remodels. We do that. Even when we do swamp coolers, a lot of people don't realize that we actually install, service, and maintain swamp coolers as well.
All right. Well, let's talk about this winter season to begin with. It's been unusually warm so far for our winter season, which is nice, but of course you do have the occasional issue with your heater. What are some of those things that we should be aware of whenever we move into the winter season in relation to our heating?
Pretty much just as the season starts, it's a good idea to have a technician come out, check it to make sure the furnace is safe to run. We do a lot of commercial properties, a lot of property management, apartments, and we'll run through and check all their furnaces for them. And undoubtedly, we get a handful every year that we find a bad heat exchanger. They're spilling CO into the house, and that's poisonous. That's the one that puts you down for a nap that you don't get up from. So. It's a good idea once a year to have it checked out. If you have an older furnace, my general rule is if you've got a Pilot Light furnace still that's pretty old, get a CO detector in your house. I mean, they're cheap, and you've got an old furnace. It's just a matter of time, and better safe than sorry.
Right. That's a really, really good reminder.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this month of January as we move into the new year and making those resolutions, making sure that your home is up and ready to go. Maybe you're trying to be more organized, get ready for, the spring cleaning, which is like 3 months away. Let's be honest. That's right around the corner. Air conditioning is going to be on the list too when that rolls around.
It is, and it's a good idea to get that done before you need to turn the AC on, kick it on, make sure everything fires up. We get really swamped on those first real hot days that people haven't turned it on yet.
You do.
So it's a really good idea to kick it on, make sure everything works right. You may have something go on in the middle of the season, but at least it won't be in the big rush. You won't be put in line and be out a week, or all the heating and air companies get.
Eric, tell me about your customer service. Say if someone calls up and doesn't really know what they need fixed in relation to their heating or air, how does it work for them? What's the typical client business owner relationship like for you guys?
Typically, they'll call us out. We can come out and take a look at it, see what's going on with it. I'd say probably 80% of the calls we go on, we have the parts on our truck to fix. We carry a lot of the universal stuff, so unless it's something more specific to that equipment that we just don't have the part for, we really try to keep stocked up for that. So we try to keep our service calls to a minimum. We try to keep them cheap. That's pretty much it. I mean, it's just as simple as a phone call, and we look to see who we've got in the area that we can send over as soon as we can.
Very good. Like to get on top of that because, like I said before, when you don't have the right heating or air conditioning, you can be downright miserable. And it's one of those first world problems that it is. Let's be honest, but it's one of those things that it makes us miserable when we don't have it working the right way.
Yeah, no one likes a hot house. It seems, maybe it changes here and there, but it seems like most people are more uncomfortable in a hot house than they are when their furnace goes out and it's kind of a cooler house. I'm not sure what that is, but we get more panic calls in the summer. It's kind of funny.
Oh, really? Wow. Well, that's interesting. Clearly, you guys have the experience and the know-how to help us get those fixed up right in our home so that we're comfortable from season to season. Remind us where you're located and where we can find you online.
We're located down in the Salt Lake Valley. We service the whole Salt Lake Valley, Davis County, a little bit of Utah County, and we actually do service up here in Park City. We do a lot of maintenance for property management type homes, so we take care of the homes before people come into town a lot. We do a lot of work up here.
Very good. Well, Eric, nice to have you here this morning.
Thank you.
Appreciate your time. Be sure to get in touch with them for any of your air or heating needs. All right, you guys drive safe on your way back through the canyon. It's great weather this morning, so you're in luck.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
With Salt City Heating and Air. Well, after this break, we're going to be in the kitchen. Joe's going to be cooking up something tasty with Kevin from Snap Daddy's Barbecue.